Are the Lakers about to make a blockbuster move that could reshape their front court? With the trade deadline looming, whispers around the league suggest that the purple and gold are targeting a big man who could elevate their championship aspirations. Imagine adding a dynamic center who can score and stretch the floor, giving LeBron and AD the support they desperately need. Who could it be? Stick around as we dive into the latest rumors and potential trade candidates that could don the iconic Laker jersey. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video so you won't miss any breaking news about our beloved Lakers. The Lakers are once again in the spotlight as trade season heats up, and the buzz is all about finding that crucial front court help. After acquiring Dorian Finney-Smith from the Brooklyn Nets, the Lakers are still on the hunt, particularly for a center that can complement or back up Anthony Davis. Reports from Dan Wyke of the LA Times suggest that the front office is actively exploring options to bolster their roster. One name that has recently come off the board is Nick Richards, traded from the Phoenix Suns to the Charlotte Hornets. The Lakers had shown interest in Richards, but now they need to pivot their focus to other potential targets. With the Lakers operating over the first apron, they face some restrictions in terms of salary and trades, but they can still aggregate smaller contracts for a bigger name. So, who's on the radar? Nikola Vucevic from the Chicago Bulls is a significant name floating around. The Bulls have struggled recently, and insiders like Mark Stein indicate that Vucevic could be on the move by the trade deadline. Vucevic is having a stellar season, shooting a career-high 55.6% from the field and averaging over 20 points per game. His offensive skills would undoubtedly add a dynamic element to the Lakers' front court alongside AD. However, the challenge lies in matching his $20 million salary. The Lakers would likely need to package Gabe Vincent and Jared Vanderbilt to make it work. But the potential asking price? A first-round pick could be involved, and that's where it gets tricky. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn between wanting to keep our future picks and making a move now to contend. Another name to consider is Jonas Valanciunas from the Washington Wizards. He's a bit less expensive, earning around $9.9 million and could be available for just a couple of second-round picks. While he's not the three-point threat that Vucevic is, Valanciunas has shown he can be effective in the paint. His low salary would also preserve the Lakers' financial flexibility moving forward, which is essential as they plan for life after LeBron. The question is, can the Lakers convince Washington to part with him for the right price? If Vincent and a couple of second-rounders could swing it, that might be worth exploring. Then there's Robert Williams III from the Portland Trail Blazers. His defensive prowess could be a game-changer for the Lakers, especially given his history of being an elite shot blocker. However, his injury history raises concerns. He's only played a handful of games this season due to various ailments, and the Lakers need someone they can count on in a playoff push. While Williams' potential as a defensive anchor is appealing, do we want to gamble on his health? It's a tough call, and if the price is similar to Valanciunas, I'd lean towards the latter for his reliability. Clint Capella is also in the mix, but he's on an expiring contract, which makes him less attractive for the Lakers who are looking to maintain cap space for the future. Capella's stats are down this season, but he's still a capable rebounder. Matching his salary would be complicated, requiring the Lakers to involve a third player in the deal. Given the urgency for Atlanta to move him, it might not be the best fit for us right now. Finally, there's Kelly Olynyk from the Utah Jazz. While he's not the biggest name, reports suggest he could be available for second-round picks. Olynyk has shown he can stretch the floor with his shooting, which might be just what the Lakers need if they miss out on bigger names. He's a versatile player, but at 33, does he fit into our long-term vision? That's something to ponder. As the NBA trade deadline approaches, the Los Angeles Lakers, sitting at the number 6 seed in the Western Conference with a record of 22-17, are at a pivotal crossroads. With just weeks to go until February 6th, the front office faces some critical decisions regarding the roster. According to The Athletic's Jovan Buha, the Lakers are leaning towards making a smaller move rather than a significant trade. This comes as a surprise to many fans who might have expected a more aggressive approach given the team's current standing and the potential for improvement. Buha highlighted that the Lakers could utilize their second-round draft picks to make a trade. However, he noted that the value of these picks isn't particularly high, as they are projected to fall between the 45th and 52nd spots, which is hardly enticing for any team looking to make a deal. So, what does this mean for us, the fans? It feels like we're straddling a line between hope and disappointment. Second-round picks can be a gamble, but they can also yield surprising talent, as we saw recently when the Suns traded Josh Okogie and a handful of second-rounders for Nick Richards. If the Lakers take a page from that playbook, they might find a valuable asset who can contribute right away. The front court is an area that needs some bolstering beyond Anthony Davis. We've seen Jackson Hayes struggle with consistency and injuries, while Christian Wood and Jared Vanderbilt are still waiting to make their season debuts. It's a precarious situation, and I can't help but feel a mix of anxiety and excitement about what could happen next. The team has shown signs of life recently, winning their last 2 contests against the Miami Heat and Brooklyn Nets. Winning breeds confidence, and if they can keep this momentum going, it might alleviate some of the pressure on the front office. Fans are always hoping for that spark, and stringing together a few victories could be what the Lakers need to pull the trigger on a deal that makes sense. Looking ahead to the game against the Clippers this Sunday, the stakes are high. A win could propel them further up the standings and give them leverage in trade discussions. But I'll be honest with you, I'm torn about the direction the team is taking. Do we want to see a big splash, or trust that minor adjustments can lead to major improvements? It's a fine line to walk, and every decision carries weight. And here's where I want to hear from you, Lakers Nation. What do you think? Should the Lakers go all in with a significant trade? Or is it wiser to make smaller moves and build towards something greater? I'm genuinely curious about your thoughts. Comment down below and let's debate. One thing is for sure, the clock is ticking and every game counts. As a passionate fan, I want to see our team not just compete but thrive. The decisions made in the coming weeks could define our season, and I'm here for all of it. So, if you want to stay updated on every twist and turn, don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow fans, and subscribe to the channel. Let's keep this conversation going. Activate that notification bell to get all the latest updates as we navigate this important time for our beloved Lakers.